Okay, so welcome everyone. Today we have got Louise Blakely here from Hooked on Marketing. Really excited because we're finally doing some DIY website topics, and I think it's just a hot one because so many of us are trying to do this ourselves, and it can be something that we spend a lot of time on, and sometimes perhaps we're spending a lot of time on some of the wrong things. But I really wanted to do this one because I've chatted SEO with Louise before, and she's given me some tips, and I know she's got lots of golden info for you guys. So looking forward to hearing from you today, Louise.
It's great to be here, Rachel.
Awesome. Hey, I'm just going to spotlight your video, Louise. For some reason, it's not coming up with both of us on the screen for me, so that's fine. I'm just going to spotlight you so everyone can see you.
Okay.
So I wanted to start today just by talking with you or getting your sort of view on why is it so beneficial to sort your SEO out? Because I can remember when you told me initially why it's so important, I was like, oh man, that's really true. And I thought it'd be great to hear from you what it is about SEO that is really amazing for you if you can get it right for your website.
Okay. Well, to start off with, there's multiple marketing channels, right? So we've got one that people spend a lot of time on is social media. But the reality is that when people want to know something or they want to look for something specific, they're not going to social media to search. They're actually going to Google. So Google is like the number one search engine in the world, and it's where we all go to search for things. So it's about being in the right place at the right time for your potential customers when they are actually in that searching mode. So, that's why it's so important to get your results for your website as high up in those search results pages as possible. And that's what SEO is all about, really. It's optimizing your website to get into the most ideal position where you can be found by more people and get more traffic to your website.
Because I remember actually when I first started the We Network as well, because I was doing so much on social media, you kind of make that assumption that people are seeing you because you're on social media. But it was the people who were then telling me that they'd seen me on social media and they knew it was called the We Network, but they'd go and Google the We Network and nothing would come up because my SEO wasn't working yet. So, it's those people, it's that almost like social media is great for that exposure. And then when people are ready to actually take action, sometimes they do go to Google.
Yeah, exactly. And, you've got to be on both, really. Social media has a purpose and it's brilliant. I'm definitely not saying SEO is better than social media, but you can't ignore SEO. And I think a lot of small businesses do.
Yeah.
Just because it seems overwhelming and confusing, but it is something that you can definitely DIY if you know how to. Yeah.
And one of the things that struck me when we spoke last time was how you said, once you've done your SEO, you've done it. Like, it's one of those jobs that, it's really powerful because it's not like you have to go in every couple of days and tweak it. Every now and again, you might want to go in and fix things, or if you put a new blog post up, you have to put in some new headings and titles and that kind of stuff. But essentially, once you do that groundwork, it's there and it's working hard for you. And that replaces quite a lot of work on social media if your SEO is doing that work for you.
Yes, exactly. So you can take a month off your business and you might be stressing out that you haven't been on social media, but with SEO, if you've already done the work prior, it's not like you're having to update anything. So if you're in a good spot, you're going to continue getting that website traffic regardless of what you're up to in your day-to-day business, which is really good.
Yeah. Okay. So I wanted to talk to you also about the fact, like, so many of our mums and women are DIYing their websites. First of all, I wanted to know from you, if you are DIYing your SEO, are there any specific platforms, because this comes up sometimes, that are better than others to be doing your website on? Like, is Squarespace better than WordPress, or is WordPress better than Weebly, or does it make any difference, or is it about the quality of the keywords and everything that you put in there?
So there definitely is better platforms for SEO. The best one that is the most common is WordPress by a mile, because there's different plugins that you can use for various things, and you have more control over settings and how to set things up the way you want, which is correct for SEO, is going to help you rank the best. Squarespace is okay, but I find that Squarespace, as your business grows, you actually grow out of it in a lot of ways, and I think it's really easy to grow out of it SEO wise as well. Shopify is a common e-commerce site that a lot of small businesses use, which is fairly good, but it has a few problems with SEO. But I do know businesses and have clients who use Shopify sites who rank really, really well. Wix and Weebly are probably towards the bottom of the list. But in saying that, you can still rank for SEO if you're on a Wix or Weebly site. It's not a be-all and end-all. But again, I find most businesses actually outgrow those smaller platforms as their business grows anyway. And it's the same with SEO. So WordPress is definitely the better one.
Okay, cool. And I know you've got some tips written down for us about some things that we could be doing if we are trying to DIY our SEO. What would be the sort of first thing that you would start with?
So the first thing is definitely getting to know who your ideal client